Hi guys, welcome to Cheetah Challenges. Today we're doing a kind of mean video. It's 10 things we hate about guys, and that's why all we need in life is our teddy bears to cuddle with, because they're our little cuddle buddies, and like they'll never break your heart
because they'll always love you.
They'll always love you.
They'll always be there for you.
Exactly.
Through everything.
So the first thing I hate about guys is how they keep their feelings like inside. They cannot share how they feel. Like they cannot like say it to your face. Like they can't be like, you know what, Camryn, you are so gorgeous. I really, really love you. You're an amazing girl, and I just want to see how we can do this relationship or something like that. I don't know. Like, I hate how they can't say it. Like, they will be able to text it to you, but they won't be able to say it to you. And I hate when, like, they'll text you all this sweet stuff, but when you're, like, in their face, like, they can't say it to you. And it annoys me. Like, am I different through the phone? Am I a different person? Am I fake? I don't understand. So if you're a guy, comment below and tell me, like, what is the problem?
The first thing that I hate about guys is, like, when they can't start a good conversation with you. Like, they only talk about, like, one topic or something, and then every time that you try to start a conversation, they, like, you know, use quick conversation enders, and they're just like, okay, and you're like, okay, well, I don't know what to talk about now. And then, like, they'll start talking to you, and then they won't say anything, and then you'll have to come up with something to say. And then, I mean, it's just awful.
Okay, the second thing I hate is indecisiveness. They can tell you something and then automatically be like, oh, nope. And I know girls are very indecisive. Like, we make up our minds just to change them again. But, like, guys can be so indecisive. Or, if they're not indecisive, they are definitely, like, they're stuck on something. Like, they aren't willing to change their mind. Like, if they want to go to the football game, they are not willing to listen to you in any other sort of way to be like, oh, well, maybe going shopping for Zoe's shoes would be a better idea than sitting in the cold for a football game. Or, like, they're indecisive. Like, they'll be like, yeah, we'll go to the football game. And you're like, no, I really want to go for shoes. They'll be like, all right, we'll go get your shoes. Or they'll be like, oh, no, never mind. We're going to the football game. And then they'll be like, I really want to go get my shoes. Oh, okay, we'll go get your shoes. Like, indecisive. I can't stand it.
The second thing that I hate about guys is when they think it's okay to flirt with, like, 20 people. Like, I mean, they'll be flirting with you, and then they'll go up to somebody else and start flirting with her, and somebody else, and somebody else, and somebody else. And, like, it just gets really out of hand, and they just think that it's okay. Like, they don't see anything wrong with it. But obviously there is something wrong with it. Because you really just need to, like, choose one person and stick to that person, you know? I mean, not, like, literally stick to them, but, yeah.
Stick to them.
Yeah, like, you know.
The third thing I hate is that guys always think they have to be right, no matter what it is. The girl can be right on and be completely right, but that guy is going to be like, no, you're wrong. Like, what is the problem? Like, can a girl never be right? Like, we may be a different gender, but that doesn't mean we don't have any brains or we can't be right. Like, what is the problem? Like, you're not going to be always right, and we're not going to always be right. But when someone is right, you better give her credit. Even if it's vice versa, you better give credit to whoever is right.
The third thing that I hate about guys is that they always think that women are their slaves. Like, they tell them to do stuff, and they think that we were created just to do stuff for them. Like, you know, they say, hey, go make me a sandwich. Like, no, I do not make your sandwiches. Exactly. You know how to do it yourself. So
you can make us sandwiches.
Yeah, I mean,
and buy us chocolates.
You're the guy, so you should be doing stuff for your girlfriend or wife or whoever you're in a relationship with.
The fourth thing I hate about guys is how hypocritical they can be. Like, they will be like, hey babe, or to some other girl. Like, either if you're in a relationship or if you guys have a thing, he can be like going up to some girl like, hey babe, hey honey, hey cutie, hey hot stuff. And then all of a sudden you go up to, you just tell some guy, oh, you look really hot today, or hey cutie or something. And then he's like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? He makes the biggest deal about it. Like, were you not just down that hall saying, hey babe, and hey cute face honey bunch, what a cutie you are. Like, what is your problem? Like, you need to stop being hypocritical.
I hate when guys are really, really disrespectful and that they, like, don't even treat you like you're the same person as them. Like, they act like they're superior, and they're really disrespectful, and sometimes they just, like, pretty much use you.
The fifth thing I hate is how cheap guys can be. Like, they will literally rather buy you a 25-cent ring out of those little machines than go to Tiffany's and get something for $500. I don't understand. Like, we are your girls. We are your treasures. So buy your treasure. So buy your what is so funny? Like, so you need to, like, buy your girl, your treasure. Like, girls are treasures to you. So you gotta buy your treasure like a treasure. Like, don't go to the store, the grocery store, and try and get your mom's 25-cent out and then put it in that little machine and just hope you get that nice little princess ring out of that thing. No, that's wrong. You need to either go to Tiffany's, every kiss begins with K, or that's K's
Jared.
jeweler. Or Jared. And if you really gotta, like, get cheap because you are like a hobo on the street, then icing and Forever 21 is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Don't be cheap because we won't like it.
The fifth thing that I hate about guys is that some of them are really possessive. Like, they act like you're a possession and not a person.
Yes.
And they try to own you, and every single time that, like, you even look at another guy, like, I mean, like, you're not even looking at him, like, being like, ooh, I want to get with that. You're just, like, looking at him as he's walking past, and they get so mad, and they, like, freak out. Like,
sometimes being possessive is cute, like, when you get a little bit jealous and, like, a little possessive, but, like, if you're, like, too possessive, like, it's like she's just looking at the guy.
Mm-hmm.
What's your problem?
Like, some people are just crazy with that, and that is not right. It's not okay.
Exactly. Not okay. Don't do it. It's bad for you. You will never get married, and you're going to be that guy who lives in the house with about 800 cats. You're just going to be sitting there in your bathrobe all day long, and you're going to be one ugly old man who's lonely with a bunch of cat hair on you. Yeah. That's where your life's going.
Attractive.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's it for today, and I really, really hope you enjoyed our video today. So if you did, like,
comment,
and subscribe, and I hope you liked our little guest because he's my guest and he's my favorite. And
this is Stormy.
I do have a boyfriend. I am not single, but this is my little side person.
Don't tell her boyfriend.
Don't
he doesn't
tell
need
him.
to know.
He doesn't need to know. I cuddle with him if I don't have him to cuddle with. There you go. It's okay. I hope he doesn't see this or something.
He probably will. He's gonna get jealous.
If you watch this, text me and tell me you watched this and that you're mad and, you know. Just kidding. Don't be mad at me. Okay, anyway, that's enough. And, oh, by the way, my boyfriend is not anything like what I just listed. It's just things I hate about guys. I mean, if he was like this, I wouldn't be like, you know, dating him. Anyway, so that's enough before I get myself into trouble. So thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!